this episode of Make America Great Again, Donald Trump will give the I Have a Dream speech, brother.
I'm happy to join you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 5 years ago, a great American, and use symbolic shall we say today, signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon of hope to millions of slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of our captivity. But 100 years later, because America is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the colored American is still sadly crippled by the mantle of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the colored American lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the colored American is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself on exile in his own land. So we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we have come to our nation's capital to cash a check when the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and Declaration of Independence. They were signing a promissory note to which every great American was to fall here. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white, will be guaranteed an inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is clearly obvious today that America has voted on this promissory note, insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring the sacred obligation, America has given its colored people a bad check. I don't like bad checks. A check that has come back marked insufficient funds. We refuse to believe that the bank of justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. So we have come to cash this check, a check that will give us, upon demand, the riches of freedom and security of justice. We have also come to this hollow spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of now. This is not the time to engage in luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make a real promise of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksand of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality to all of God's children. It will be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment and to underestimate the determination of its colored citizens. This sweltering summer of its colored people's legitimate concerns will not pass until there is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 2020 is not the end, but the beginning. Those who hope that the colored Americans need to blow off steam will not be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to the business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the colored whirlwinds of your vote will continue to shape the foundation of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the hotels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the color person's basic abilities from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped away of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by city signs standing for white only. We cannot be satisfied as long as a colored person in Mississippi cannot vote, and a colored person in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, no, we're not satisfied. We will not be satisfied until injustice rolls down like waters and rises like a mighty stream. I am not unmindful that some of you have come here out of your trials and tribulations. Some of you have come here from areas where your quest for freedom left you battered by storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creative suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unearned suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi. Go back to Alabama. Go back to South Carolina. Go back to Georgia. And go back to Louisiana. Go back to the slums and ghettos of our modern city. Know that somehow the situation can and will be changed. But it's not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you, my friends, we have the difficulties of today and tomorrow. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in an American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of this creed. Behold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, out in the great hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, as sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, that one day, right down in Alabama, little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be engulfed, every hill shall be exalted, and every mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all the flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is our faith. And I'll go back to the south with it. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a silver peak. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discord of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to climb up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country Tennessee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers left, land of the pilgrim, from every mountain side let freedom reign. And if America is to be a great nation, this must be true. So let freedom reign from the hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom reign from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom reign from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom reign from the Stone Mountain top of Georgia. Let freedom reign from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, and every mountain let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every tenement and from every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands in singing the words of the spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Donnie, oh Donnie. Why are you desecrating people's speeches? Why are you supposed to be in the hospital? Did I see you had the COVID-19, which you claim was fake? I would like to volunteer to put this old bird out his misery. You can't be stealing people's great speeches. Didn't you learn your lesson last week? But I tell you what, Donnie, I'm not going to let no man, including you, pull me so low as to hate. I tell you what, Donnie, having you out of office will make the people free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, they'll be free at last. Oh, it's the big one. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to you. I'm coming home to Georgia.
Alrighty then. My brother Martin Luther King gave that speech on August 28, 1963. He gave that speech to end racism as part of the great civil rights movement. What you know about civil rights, Donnie? Did you know about civil rights when you and your father refused to rent apartments to African Americans in 1973 and were later sued by the Justice Department? Civil rights as a movement, much like the modern day Black Lives Matter movement, which helps all. It doesn't just help the rich, the poor, African Americans, white Americans, it helps all. Money can't buy you everything, Donnie. And what's wrong with you getting that coronavirus? If you listen to the sound medical advice, you might have never contracted it. It's like when a doctor tells you you have a strong possibility of getting diabetes. If you don't change your diet, when he has information that diabetes runs in your family, medical experts are medical experts, whether you agree with them or not. If you don't have a medical degree, keep that trap shut and do America a favor. And remember this, Donnie, he has a right to criticize who has a heart to help. Where's your heart? Keep your butt in quarantine until you're well, and stop getting angry so much when others are trying to give you constructive criticism. You don't have a degree in political science. Your experience is all in business. I'm going to leave you on this thought, Donnie. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry.
"99% of failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. Stop making excuses. You've done it your whole life. You made excuse after excuse during your presidency. You denounced science, and recently has come to kick you in the behind. Donnie, you think you're the center of the universe, but I tell you something. When science finally locates the center of the universe, some people will be surprised to learn they're not in it.
Your evil skills are no match for the power of the dark side. Everything that has transpired has done so according to my own design. You know what? You're all fired. Good night.
This has been another episode of Making America Great Again.
Tune in next week Johnny make a fool of himself again.
Hey George, what airline does Donald Trump aspire to fly? Air Force One.